Probably the last video I'm doing today. I have five of these token things left to do. Now, I didn't know what these were at first when I first got them. You get these. Apparently there's supposed to be four of them, four different ones. Throughout my gameplay, I've only gotten multiples of these three. I'm not sure if it has changed since the Diablo wiki that I saw that was last updated in 2014 when Diablo 3 first came out. I just did one of the Realm of Frights. I had two of those. The only way you can get into the Tainted abode that is required for this is by being in the last act of, or the last chapter of Act 1, where you have to talk to the caravan leader to move on to Act 2, and it's right here behind the healer. You have to attack the door. You'll get in there. I have to get rid of some weapons. I really hope I didn't just destroy my Whimsy Shire. No, okay, cool. You shouldn't be able to get rid of that. I just want to make sure I get rid of... Yeah, it looks like you can't even get rid of the Whimsy Shire staff, which is cool. That's awesome. Now I got rid of everything I wanted to get rid of. Let's go back in here and... even with these, if you've been paying attention to me playing on this character since I started broadcasting, even with this, it was still a little difficult. So we have that Realm of Fright still open. I don't know if I can go back in. I guess I'll try and see. Yeah. Oh, so I finished this whole map. There's no way to get out of here other than returning back to town. So we'll return back to town. That portal is open. Whatever. I don't know what happens. I just did the one to see what it was like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a different portal. Let's try Machine of Putridness. Now, with these, you're supposed to be getting like demon parts for you to help build things, and I really hope I didn't destroy those. Heart of Fright, so I got one of the organs. So that's good. Now, I'm not sure what these are for. Can be combined with other demonic body parts to create jewelry. Okay, so I have all the demonic rings that I found all the stuff to make the demonic rings. So now that I know, we have this. I have 3 of those. It's cool. So we're gonna go in here. And let's go to the Realm of Putridness, since I did the Realm of Fright already. Not that you saw it, but now I used it. Here we go. This is the only place you can use these. Oh, so you get to fight Grom and Desecrator. Oh, see, it was hard. I got Vial of Putridness. Ah, that's awesome. I didn't get anything from that, bro. So, yeah. The last one I did, the Realm of Fright, was a lot more difficult than that. I've got these rings on that are helping me one-hit shit, but I'm also on Torment level 13. I think that's something I failed to mention. You can only do this. You can only do these in Torment levels. You cannot do them in anything lower than the torment levels. So I'm on torment 13, um, doing this shit. Now let's try Infernal Machine of Terror. Here we go. Yes, you can't leave here. These drops are supposed to be random. It seems like I've been lucky enough to get quite a bit of the stuff needed. That was too easy. That was nuts. And you can go through the map if you want to. Like I said in the Portal of Fright, there was nothing else. There was no way to get out. There was nowhere to go. The only way you could get out was by returning to town. So there's nothing. There's nothing here. All you have is the fight. Because you don't necessarily need to just use a portal, whatever. So, I've done 3 now, and of those 3, I have gotten quite a bit of what I needed. So I've got the Heart of Fright, Idol of Terror, Vial of Putridness. Now, there are things that I can go in here and make. I don't know if there's any weapons I can make. I think it was just the jewelry. Yeah, it's just the jewelry. So I can make necklaces. They're supposed to be super good. It doesn't tell you what level they are, but they're supposed to be really good. I can make necklaces. I can make rings. Actually, I don't have any of the stuff to make the rings yet, apparently. I don't know what any of that stuff is. But there should be... I think it's just jewelry. Yeah. It's gonna be just jewelry that you can make with these parts. So I can make necklaces right now. I do have the stuff to make that. It looks like I can make one of each, actually. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and make one of each. I just did the dexterity one, didn't I? I don't know. Yeah. Let's do this one now. I'm doing strength right now. Okay. And we'll do intelligence. So all the stuff that I needed to make all 3 of those. And, I mean, I guess they're not terrible. You get, you know, a lot of cool stuff for that. I couldn't even begin to tell you how to get the stuff for the rings. The Reaper's wraps, I just got the plans for those. I don't know how you find this stuff right now. That's something I'm gonna have to research and be like, go through the game and get all this stuff. But like, I can't make that. I don't know what that is. And I don't know how to find this stuff either, but clearly I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need at least 4 of these 3 things, and 1 of these. 1 of each of these to make the rings. But I should be able to do that. I should be able to get this stuff here in these portals, but who knows. So, I'm actually... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm actually going to try and do another portal and see what it does. Let's go, this is the only place you can go in here, so it's not like I'm wasting anything. Let's go back to...
not.
Oh. How do you, close these portals, then? Give me a moment, let me figure out. Okay, so I did a search, and I went on to Blizzard, Battle.net. There's a forum here. This guy says he has 6 rift pieces to use, but it doesn't specify it was like the 6 that I had. Like I had 2 of each 3. And this was done October 28th, so this is the most... Doesn't say what year, but it's the most recent. It says I'm having trouble finding any information on how to find and open the realms of fright or any other. I already showed you where those were. You have to be in torment mode. That's what he's asking. The Tainted abode for the rifts for the infernal fright, terror, and the other are the very first door when you enter. Remember in the beginning when you walk. Once inside with any or all of the 4 infernal machines in your inventory, you right-click an infernal machine to open a portal. Oh, this must be for computers. Okay, so that wasn't a good one. And I'm not even gonna lie, like, Diablo Wiki has no updated information. It's all from the beginning. I went in here and I read the Heretic's Abode, which is how you get in. It was a patch, back in 2014 when the game first came out for you to do all this stuff. But you can only get these tokens in torment mode also. Like, you can't get them in regular modes. And it doesn't state that anywhere. Because I've beaten this game 4 or 5 times, not in torment mode, and never got any of these. And no, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't tell you that that's how you get the tokens. It just says you can only... Oh, this does say, note the Heretic's Abode and all related infernal machine activities are torment only in Diablo 3 version 2. Cannot be done in... I don't know if that... I don't know. If it was me, I don't think I would be like, oh yeah, that must mean I can only be in torment to get the shit to open the portals. It doesn't say that. However, this wiki does tell you how to obtain a Hellfire ring, which is one of those 5 rings that I showed you here a minute ago. Here, I'm going to do this because I don't want to... Now, when you're doing the infernal machines, which is those portals, you're supposed to obtain a key from each key warden. That is the 3 things that I have. One in Act 1 through 4, there's 1 key with each key warden. It says craft the keys, 1 of each required to create an infernal machine. Enter the Heretic's Abode. Activate the infernal machines to open a red portal. See, this was not something I had to do. I was just with those, I was able to just open. In Reaper of Souls, it says there's 4, but I played through the whole entire game and found 2 of 3 different kinds, so 6 things. And then you're supposed to slay the bosses in there and hope for a demonic organ to drop. Which, you know, I got the heart and everything. This is once you have at least one of each type of demonic organs, which doesn't tell you also what you're looking for. Visit the jeweler to craft them into a hellfire ring. Now, I didn't go to the jeweler. I crafted them with the blacksmith. The jeweler's all the way down here. And, he doesn't make... I don't know why that said to go to the jeweler. Because he doesn't make anything. Unless I'm missing something. Unless it's, you know, because that was 2014. If that was something he did originally, he's not doing it now. So I made the necklaces. I don't know how to get the stuff to make the rings, and I don't know how to close this either. I don't know if I have to like quit and come back, because all of those are open and they're all finished, and I can't open another one unless another one of these same ones, unless those are all gone. I don't know if they went back to just the 3. You know, when Diablo 3 came out back in 2014, it was just 3. Now, when they came out with the Reaper of Souls, which is the one before the one I'm playing right now. So I have the latest version. The Ultimate Evil Edition, the Necromancer, and everything. I don't know if they went back to, in the last 3 years, if they went back to just 3, and nowhere have I found has it said anything about having to quit the game in order to open new portals. I guess I really haven't looked around to find this stuff online. Let me quit the game and go back and see if that, and like restart it at this area. Okay. So restarted the area. Let's go back in here. Farewell. So the door's closed again.
The shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I.
Heretic's abode. This is where I want to be. Okay, great. So it's reopened. I have, you know, one more of each of those. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if it does anything, actually, because I already did it. So we'll do Machine of Fright first. Once you use it, it's gone forever, by the way. So we'll use that. Now the Realm of Fright is open. Okay, it'll let me rebattle. So let's see what it does. This is a nightmare, dude. This was the hard one for me. Like, this guy was the only hard one. This guy did not want to die. And he brings Leoric into it. And then, you know, you die. He's rough. I didn't realize how many... I wonder how long I could have let that go. How many characters he would have brought out. See, that was all the characters from Act 1. So that leads me to believe I didn't get something in Act 4.
I need to go back.
So we'll go back to town. Go back in here. This is the one where you fight Grom and... Grom and... I don't know what his name is. Grom and somebody. So that's open. So it's... I don't know who that is. Vile Executioner? Now I have Vial of Putridness. I got that again. Stuff that I don't need.
I am returning to town.
I did all this. We'll go back in and we'll open up the last realm I did with you guys. Something about this just feels like it's in. Let's stand over here and let's see where it opens this portal, because I feel like that means something. And I'm gonna have to go back through and get all of these again. See, it opened in the same spot this time. I wonder if I am missing one. And now it's Asmodan and Zoltan Cool.
I need to go back.
Now I'm gonna go back. I wish I hadn't wasted that nightmare one. I would have been able to see what I was going up against. So we have all this. Oh, I have an Idol of Terror. That was something I needed. To make one of the necklace, or one of the rings. To make this one. So now I have 3 of those, and none of the other ones. I feel like I really am missing one of the things I need. So now you guys know, if you figure out how to get the stuff that I'm missing to make the rings, not that I really need them, or, whatever, leave a comment, because I would love to know where those are without doing too much work, because I'm lazy. Anyway, thanks for watching.